Now Bears and Games is looking at the gayest, perhaps.
I would definitely say gayest.
Well, okay, maybe not. Okay, most bearish. Because there's one more game coming up that is gayer.
Oh man, you're gonna have to refresh me on that one
Oh,
when it comes time.
You'll see when it comes up. So here we got the Final Fantasy VII. It's a hotly contested internet subject on whether or not this game is good.
It was the first Final Fantasy I played. I have to love it. It's so part of my childhood.
Really, the first? I still can't believe that.
Yeah. No, I came to it so late in the series, but I'm young, you know. I'm like 12.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. Probably shouldn't be alone with you in this room.
That's right. This is all illegal right now.
No,
he
he
technically constitutes online rape.
No, he's of legal age. I'll put his ID up. Okay, what's with like 15 seconds of spinning stars?
We want to get you all dizzified so we can show you pretty graphics in a second.
Yeah.
I think I must have watched this opening at least 100 times when I got this game.
Right when I pre-ordered this game, and I got it a couple of days early. I got it on the 5th of September, and I remember like 2 days later, I went on my first date with my long-term boyfriend, and I got mono.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
That's a good time to get mono when you get this game.
Yeah, exactly. I got to play through this game. I didn't finish it though when I had mono because I got stuck doing the chocobo raising.
Yeah, for our younger viewers, this was a scene that made everybody crap themselves in terms of graphics. It was just so pretty.
Yeah. You wouldn't understand the impact of just presentation-wise.
Now, yeah.
And I do love the music.
Else.
The music is pretty awesome. Especially, and it's about to get more exciting. This is
bigger and bigger. I mean, this whole opening scene just screams, "We're big."
Look at this.
Final Fantasy VII. Oh, I'm getting teary-eyed already.
Yeah. And I looked, and my disc does not have the spelling mistake on the back, which is because some of the first run prints have a spelling mistake or like a typography error that it's worth like hundreds of dollars.
What is it? I might have it somewhere.
I think like the letter E is floating above or something.
Oh, really? People pay hundreds of dollars for spelling.
Oh, we're going down to the train and
wait a minute, they're all children? Wait a minute, this is a game starring kids. Look at that. They're all so tiny.
No, I always thought they looked like Lego men.
I didn't get this at first. I thought they were kids.
Oh, really?
Because I was expecting like the commercial brand of graphics the entire way through the game, and all of a sudden I'm treated to this. I'm like, oh, they're all deformed children.
Come on, newcomer, follow me. So they didn't go to orphanages together or something?
I don't really think so.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I had to change it to make it look a bit more, turn off the smoothing. Because that's one thing when you do the PS3 game, you have the smoothing, which looks better, but it does make things a little blurrier and not quite what you got from the PS1 experience.
Yeah, classic pixely, jaggedy edges.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I still think this looks good.
This looks great. This looks more like what I was expecting the entire game. The blocky, deformed stuff is just that.
I've been following it in EGM and Die Hard Game Fan for the past couple of years, so I knew exactly what to expect, so I was not disappointed by the look of it. Yeah, Die Hard Game Fan was raving about this game, and then they kind of didn't like it that much. Well, they still gave it 100.
It got popular. Oh, Final Fantasy sold out. A bunch of sellouts.
Yeah, they gave the game 100, but then bitched about it for the next like 5 years.
Who's the dude in the right in the red?
Okay, that's Biggs. No, Wedge.
Wedge,
maybe. Yeah, I think it's Wedge is the fat one.
Yeah, I like Wedge.
Yeah. So Cloud, I'm not gonna change the name. I had to resist naming him after a car.
Because he looks like a Toyota.
Yeah.
Come on, Toyota.
So yeah, Biggs is the skinny one and Wedge is the fat one. You had a thing for Wedge?
Kinda. I like big guys. What can I say?
But he looks like a Lego man. Oh, but no, he's hot.
I could 3D fantasize about
like
him.
He was no Barret.
Yeah, there's. Oh man, do we get a good close up of Barret here?
Yeah, look at that. See that? That is not Mr. T. See, that is Mr. T.
It looks identical. I mean, God, just look at the hair. You know what? It's mostly the dialogue, too. It's the way Barret talks.
I think that the translators thought he sort of looked... I think the character's inspired a bit by Mr. T, but the translator just went nuts with it and made him talk like a combination of Aunt Jemima and Amos and Andy. I mean, which is so bad, because if they'd written him like a normal person, he would be the hottest Final Fantasy character, bar none.
Maybe. I don't know. I'd be afraid of the gun arm. That would be kind of unsexy.
But he can put different attachments on it.
True enough. True enough.
Oh, see, I just think even today the style, like I really liked the kind of solid blocks they had for the characters, and the shading's good.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, his conversation. Yo, is this first? Oh, I like this though. You know, Cloud. Why is Cloud talking like a 50-year-old woman?
Oh, now we gotta have the expository dialogue to explain what's happening.
And
we're just here sabotaging this for this reason.
Yeah.
It's like watching Saved by the Bell for the first 5 minutes.
And to keep him in his Mr. T tone, they just apostrophize any ing.
Yeah.
They always make it coming.
Shit.
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 Oh.
Goddamn, break yourself, fool.
Yeah. And there's Jessie.
What's all this jibba jabba?
So Jessie's a girl.
Absolutely. And what a girl.
And yeah,
She's the Angelina Jolie of this game.
I thought Tifa was.
Really? I think Tifa's more the... I don't know what Tifa is.
Anna Paquin?
Yeah, oh, we could say Anna Paquin. That's pretty good.
Yeah, there you get a nice close-up of the characters with their nice blockiness. I think this game looks gorgeous.
It is, and it's the way like they do individual actions for just about anything. She just told you to press the switch. You actually put your arm up and pressed it instead of ran into it with
even
your
if
sprite.
their hands are just giant ham hocks. See, I like his build. Like he has that kind
Popeye.
of yeah. No, he doesn't have a Popeye build. Popeye has a skinny torso, and he's got that giant V torso that I think is just amazing. Although he was kind of ruined in Advent Children, where they made him into this sort of...
Yeah, the cornrows and the skin.
Yeah, he's a lot skinnier. A lot skinnier. He looks like a fat guy.
I bet he'd be an amazing baker. You throw on some, mixing utensils on the end of that arm, and he could make up a mean pancake.
Oh, he's so mad. He does that. He does that.
Oh, he does that. He's doing so much. He's so angry all the time.
Oh, okay.
So, there we go. Here's a better view.
Yeah, I see. He's still kind of chunky. But yeah, now
he's a good-looking gun arm man for sure.
Yeah, if you can get that, I love that. See, that portrait's super sexy.
I hate that portrait.
Really?
He looks so evil.
Oh, and look at this. This is the best way to get a view of him is to do his supers.
He's such a big shot.
He does a big shot all over that enemy. oh, what's happening? Oh, Jessie, just stop getting injured. Although she really doesn't do a good job of that later.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert!
What are you talking about? Jessie lives.
She lives as long as Aeris does.
That's right. Aeris lives too.
oh, his ass.
Oh, look at him go. See, he's just adorable. He looks like... Oh, I don't know what he looks like, but he looks like he'd make some good...
Well, you know those Duplo men, maybe? Or those Fisher-Price guys?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no. At least Barret has a different form. You never see Wedge in, like...
More expository dialogue.
It's because of that blanking pizza. It's full of polluted... See, sometimes he talks normally. So he's one of those guys who
On
talks...
top of that...
Oh, Topa, yeah. He talks ghetto when he wants to, and then he talks totally smart sometimes.
This is how Japan thinks African Americans talk.
But it's not Japan that translated this game. It was some bozo out in the United States for Sony.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa!
Okay, so, speaking of Barret, I wanted to go on a date with Barret.
Okay.
And you have to be a jerk to go on a date
You have to
with
be
Barret.
so mean to the girls in this game. You have to, throw them, absolutely nothing the entire game.
You also have to go through, in this case, being strong impresses Barret.
Really?
Yeah, and that'll get you out on the date with Barret. You have to, pretty much any time the girls talk
Would you like to buy a flower? Shut up. Go spit in your face.
No,
and then just
actually,
walk away.
you need to impress Barret, you have to buy the flower because you have to give it to Marlene and not
right.
to Tifa. Because she's like, is that a flower for me?
No, shut up. Go back to your job, woman.
Go clean that counter. Oh yeah, this is awesome.
So much.
You can push these barrels, and I didn't quite figure out what barrels to push and what barrels not to push. But every time you push the wrong barrel, because Aeris starts with 70 points of love, or 50, and you reduce them. You have to reduce them because Barret starts with 0. So pushing the
trying to kill her now.
Pushing the wrong barrels reduces her pointage by 2 each time. And this is serious. This is for reals. So to get Aeris to dislike you, which is a key part of going on the date with Barret, which is a goal of mine, you have to push every single wrong barrel. It's like this.
If I could just push it over. I love how he describes it as he's doing it too.
Oh, and what are you doing? And then she has to, but she can hold her own.
No, she's a tough girl.
A girl. Oh yeah, here. She's asking if Tifa's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
she's totally, bitch, but I'm just totally my girlfriend.
And then you have to like say, "Go home."